So this is not a clickbait title, nor a clickbait video. I actually did something I shouldn't have done. And the result of that was I was not able to get up from my bed, and I was completely dizzy. My heart was palpitating like crazy. I was not sure whether I needed to go to the hospital. And for those of you who do not know, if you have seen my face lately, it is sunken. And I have to let the surprise out. I have been not eating food now for 11 days. And remember, I'm giving an important disclaimer, which will be later. This is not medical advice. Don't try what I'm doing. So I did something that completely jeopardized my health, and I didn't know what's next. It's not a joke, and it's not something I recommend anyone to do. And thankfully, after nearly 24 hours plus another, I think 12 or 18, I was not even able to sit like this. I was just looking like this. My heart was beating. My hands were cold, feet were cold. I was like, oh shit, I really messed it up this time. So I'm going to share with you in this video what happened. And please don't try any of the stuff I'm telling you. It's just me sharing my personal experience. Having said that, watch the video, and let's hope you learn the lesson that I learned in a very bad. All right. Before I make this video, I just want to give you, important disclaimer that please do not try anything without medical supervision. And what I'm sharing with you is more like a, heart-to-heart conversation with people who care in the community that follows me. And it is to caution people to be careful when you try, crazy stuff. I'm not advising, recommending anyone to try what I've done. So please, this is just me sharing my opinion, my experience with you. I'm not giving you any kind of medical advice, suggestion, or ideas. All right. But if you do have questions, you can, questions or comments, feel free, comment down below. All right. So I didn't want to, give out the surprise, because I wanted to, do this and show you results. And that is the no food fast. Okay. So I'll have to, break the surprise and tell you that I've been on a no food fast, that is water fast. I don't know if you can call this soda water. Okay. Carbonated water, whatever. I started it on November 18th. Today is November 28th. So I've finished 10 days. I think today is the 11th. Yeah. As per this thing, it's 11 days. Yeah. So I've finished 11 days of this no food fast. I've documented my weight every single day. And I'm pretty sure you guys would like to know how much weight did I lose and all that. That I want to share with you in the end. So I did 11 days. And by the way, this is not my first rodeo. If you have followed my channel, you'd know that I have done multiple no food fast, 1 day, 3 days, 5 days. The longest I did was, I think, 15 days. And I think the maximum weight that I lost, I don't know if I have it here, but I brought my weight down dangerously low. I'm just checking on my sheets because I've recorded all those sessions. The maximum weight that I lost was a staggering, I think, nearly 14 kilos. Yes, 14 or 15 kilos. I was 71, and in 11 days, I brought it down to 57 kilos. 57 is very dangerously low for me, at least. There are a lot of people who, depending on their body type, their structure, they can, maybe someone is 50 kilos, okay, who's my height. I'm 5'8", that's my height. But in my case, I was, remember, a powerlifter, bodybuilder, so I had a lot of mass. Then, if you have followed my channel, you know I went through a bariatric surgery because I was a food addict. I also had diabetes, blood pressure, hemorrhoids, breathing issues, cholesterol, heart issues. I never shared it with anyone because I was like, what's the point? But after the bariatric surgery, I came down to, just give you a quick nutshell. I'm not going to give you in detail. I came down to 75, but then because of my addictive, I love food. And if you go back to your bad habits, you can gain back all the weight. So I started eating chocolates. I love chocolates. I love ice creams. I love binge eating. I love snacking. If I watch a movie, I'll keep snacking. If I'm talking, if I'm even playing a video game, and I love, oh goodness, I have boxes of chocolates, boxes of ice cream, and it's crazy. But if you compare what I used to eat before my surgery, I'm not joking with you when I tell you this. My restaurant bill in Dubai, I was paying four people's bill. Like if you eat in a restaurant, I used to eat in Malbari hotel in Dubai. The guy used to tell me how much you're eating is the equivalent to four people's bill. Like, I'll just give you one simple, like breakfast. This is for those of you who don't know. This is true. It's a true factor. My breakfast, mind you, this is my breakfast. My breakfast would involve 6 to 8 parotas, Malayali parotas, crispy, 6 to 8, 4 eggs, chicken leg fry, the whole thigh. Okay. Then I would have keema masala 1 plate, chana masala 1 plate, maybe a little bit of vada, chutney, sambar. Then I would ask if they had fish fry, which they would gladly give me because I'm giving them revenue. Then I would have a little bit of any other mutton curry, mutton especially. I loved greasy mutton curry. And then there would be always 4 to 6 Red Bulls, not exaggerating, 4 to 6. And what else? Yeah, and I would cap it off with, after all this, I would drink 2 or 3 teas, hot tea. So this was just my breakfast. And the breakfast would finish, let's say if I ate at 8 o'clock, I had to eat again, 11 o'clock or 12, I would be hungry again. Then I'd eat at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock again. So this used to be my protocol. Even here in Thailand, my wife, when she used to cook for me, just the morning breakfast, it would be ridiculous. Like here in Thailand was, because the Thai food has sugar in everything, it increased my appetite. And remember, those days it was okay to eat all this because I was taking testosterone. I was a bodybuilder. I could burn it off. But here I was not doing any exercise. I was not doing triathlon. I was not doing swimming. I was not doing cycling. I was not doing bodybuilding, nothing. Okay. Because my health had deteriorated. I just could not do it. Joints pain, back pain, everything. And so without burning, I'm just eating. So here, my typical breakfast, this was the biggest one that my wife remembers. I had, in a coconut, fresh coconut, she puts seafood, which was, filled with it was like a Thai coconut curry, filled with seafood, completely squid, fish, that time I could eat crab meat. Now I cannot because I'm allergic to it. So that was one. Then there was a chicken dish. There was a beef dish. There was a pork dish. On top of that, there would be mixed fried rice. There would be, what do you call that? There was no roti as such, but I would get the packets from Macro. Okay, those were kind of like preserved, like tortilla, no, not tortilla, like, soft bread. Okay. And then after that would finish, I would have, bread made into toast, French toast, with egg. On top of that is condensed milk and with cheese, and I would have with jam. So I know you must be thinking, like, what the hell, man? Like, what? You had a devil in your stomach? That was the amount I could eat. And my wife, she was very happy to feed me. It was like I was a piggy, that she wanted to fatten. But this is not sustainable, especially when you grow old. And after my surgery, obviously, for those who know bariatric surgery, for 1 year, I could only drink liquids. Hardly, they had given me a protein shake diluted. That is all I could eat. And slowly, I introduced food into my body. But then I told the addiction to chocolates, ice creams, and my weight was from 75, started going up, up, up until I reached 80 kilos. And I didn't check my weight for a long time. And the day I checked it, I was shocked. I was like, what the hell? I'm 80 kilos. But then I was still lazy. I was like, it's okay. But if I go above 80, then surely I will take my life seriously. I was like still procrastinating until one day when I felt slightly bloated, I was horrified to find my weight going to 84. And that is where I sat down and said, man, I'm not going to destroy my life again, man. What the hell? I just paid hard earned money, almost $5,000 to go to India just to get the surgery along with the extra expenses. I'm not going to go back the same route and get diabetes, blood pressure, joints pain. Because when you gain weight, your back pains, you can't get up, especially if you cross your 40s. So then I started intermittent fasting, not eating for, a period of time, 12 hours. And then I would eat in the evenings. And believe it or not, it was hard. I was so surprised, like my addiction to food. So finally, after taking intermittent fasting, I came down from 85, came down to 75. And it took me 1 year walking 5 kilometers every day. You remember my videos as to walk up and down. And I came down to 70. I came down to, I think, 71 to 72. And if I really pushed it hard, I could go to 69, but it would fluctuate 72, 69. But it was never 69, it was at 72. So then when I saw this water fast, fasting means for 1 full day or 2 full days or 3 full days. And I will put in the description the 4 YouTube channels I totally recommend, where they are not very popular with the scientific community, with the mainstream media, simply because they suggest without medicine, without operation, you can reverse cancer, you can reverse diabetes, blood pressure. So they are actually destroying the pharmaceutical industry. So that is why YouTube always blocks them, because they don't want people like this giving good advice. So without responding to any Ozempic or all that bullshit, I was able to bring down my weight. But now what happened was, I'm an extremist. You see my tattoos, you see my books. Anything I do it to the extreme. So that is where I pushed for that 15-day no food, and I lost 15 kilos, because as it is, I was thin. And that time I was fasting, no food, only water. And I was walking 5 kilometers every day. So that's why 57, I look like a skeleton. You can actually see my, that video. People were shocked. They thought I was going to die. Okay. So I said, okay, fine. I did 15 days. Okay. I did 11 days. No more. But now I wanted to do it again this year, because this year I have not done. After I went overboard doing it, I ended up getting, not feeling too good about it. So I said, okay, stop this water fast. Maybe I don't need it, because if you're very fat, there are a lot of fat reserves which can fuel your body. But if you're already thin and you're doing water fast, it can backfire. And there are serious repercussions, from your heart palpitating to not being able to get up, it can be very dangerous. It can be your life. You can actually die. There are cases where people have done this fasting unto death in prison, and there are some people who thought they wouldn't die, but they have. So anyway, I'm not trying to give you dramatic, I was going to die and all that. Okay. So, but in my case, I wasn't able to handle it, because my heart was palpitating, and I had to sit down and wait until I could literally see my chest dip, 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 dip. It was beating. Okay. Now, since I've given you a backstory, I started this no food fast. The only reason being, I want to discipline myself. Food is my addiction. I want to learn to control it. I'm not doing it to lose fat, because I think I'm okay. Even if I do 2-day, 3-day, it's enough. So I'm not doing it for fat loss, although fat loss is a result. I'm not doing it to tighten my skin, although there are some areas where the skin is, little loose. I'm predominantly doing it so that if there is any cancer cells, tumor cells, if there is any danger in my body, it would heal. And I especially got motivated after I found out, if you check my previous video, couple of people that I knew and my client, they got cancer. Some of them, they lost their lives due to cancer or health issues, because we are in the range of 50 to 60. So it's pretty shocking when someone who's 45 or 50, he loses his life or he dies. So that is where I decided, okay, I just want to practice self-control and discipline myself, because what is the point of me being a coach and mentor, and I don't practice that. So now what happened was, this time the only difference between my protocol is I've been drinking soda water, which you guys know. And another thing is, because I have to make videos, I have been drinking black coffee. Okay. Now it becomes very hard to drink coffee like a normal coffee, means no sugar, no cream, when you're doing no food fast, because it tastes too strong and your body can't handle it. And remember, caffeine, increases your heart rate. So before, if I was able to finish 1 to 2, maybe 3 cups, even maybe 4, which is not recommended, very strong espresso, I could only finish like 4, 5 sips, and that also if it is diluted with water. Others I can't have it; it's too strong for me. So I would only drink this before making a video. Otherwise, I would be like sloopy like this. My eyes just sink in. I don't have that energy. And unlike many other people who, when they do a no food fast, I was very surprised. Some people can actually go to the gym. Some actually do, active lifestyle. They're able to go to work. I am not able to handle it that way. I have short bursts of energy which can last 1 to 2 hours, and then I have to rest. Then after resting, sleep, take a nap, come back. So that is how I used to do it. And that's how I've been doing it. But then I made a major mistake. The major mistake that I made was when you don't have food, obviously your body removes all the fecal matter, everything, your shit, poop, whatever, out. But then in some cases, there is fecal matter stuck in your system, and I don't know how, but it's not able to go out. And then you keep developing gas in your stomach, and you keep having like stomach pain. And sometimes you release gas, but then you begin to wonder when you are going to pee, and then you wonder that I didn't eat anything for 2, 3 days. What is in my stomach? So I had taken a laxative, a very strong laxative previously. And when I'd taken it, to my shock and surprise, this might be a little graphic for you, so may want to forward a couple of seconds. So when I did take the strong laxative, and I took lots of it, which is not recommended, the amount of stuff that came out, woof, it just came out of woof, like, Dumb and Dumber when he gives him laxative, how he poops. You'd not believe, I checked my weight after the laxative. I nearly lost 1 point some kilos. Seriously, 1.2 or 1.1 kilo of just loose motion. I was like, bloody hell, this was all stuck inside. And so I was like, okay, so next time if I get it, this is what I have to do. So this time, once again, when I started to get gas and slight stomach pain, very uncomfortable. It was very uncomfortable. I took a laxative, once again, not as much as before, but there was. And then I thought I would feel good about it, but then I felt weak. Maybe because I was losing a lot of electrolytes and a lot of this thing. So I started to take the tablet form just to ensure that I'm safe, because even my heart was beating. That is, if you have low potassium, low magnesium, and low sodium. So I would have soda with salt, just to make sure that, I don't get any dangerous happenings or results. But then sometimes too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. I did this 4 days ago, and now, like an idiot, I did it again because I still felt something was there. And I took a laxative which completely backfired. Completely. This time I did not take the large amount that I took. I I'm sorry to say this. This is not something you should do. I hate to admit, I drank a full bottle of laxative. Okay. Never do that. Never. Okay. This time I didn't drink a whole bottle. I just drank, I think, two, when you order this is a laxative. I will not show you the brand, but you have this now. So the full bottle is like 5 cups of this. Okay. So I just had, I think, just one, if I'm not mistaken, one or two. I think it's one. And then I drank 2, 3 jugs of hot water. No sooner did I do that, I started feeling very weird. I don't know what it was. And then I was like, I'm feeling dizzy, I'm feeling weak. I'll go and take rest. And yeah, I forgot to tell you this. This whole episode, I have not been able to sleep properly, especially after day 5. I don't know what it is. This has never happened before. I'm not able to sleep the whole night. Seriously. Whole night, I'm tossing and turning and tossing and turning. And the only time I'm able to sleep is in the daytime. And I keep trying to sleep. I wake up after half an hour. I wake up after 15 minutes. And I toss and turn and toss and turn. And then I'd sit down here like, I want to sleep, but I'd sit in front of my PC and, okay, let me watch a movie. Let me see a documentary. Nothing would work. And I'd feel very uncomfortable sitting down. My knees, my legs, if I'd put it together, my knees, the bones would hit each other because that much weight I had kind of lost. So, but after I took that laxative, oh goodness, man, I was, in such a bad shape. That is why today is November 28th. As far as I remember, in the last 10 years or 9 years, this is the first time I had not been able to upload a video. I was in such bad shape. I wasn't able to upload a video at all. My heart was beating like, it was crazy. I was in pain. I wanted to go to the toilet. Nothing was happening. I was tossing and turning. I didn't sleep. I just didn't sleep for 24 hours. And I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this. One side, it was like, I need to give up this no food fast, or what the hell can I do? Why did I take that laxative? Should I drink water? What should I do? And I was in pain, man. Pain. It was bad. I was just like I'm sitting in front of the computer, my iMac. And I'm like, oh, and I didn't have the attention. I tried drinking a sip of coffee. Nothing worked. So yeah, it was bad. Just imagine for 24 hours. All I did was try to sleep. I wake up. I'm sitting like this. Then I close my eyes again. Then I'm like, oh, I need to go back to sleep. Can't sleep. Again, get up after maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour. Sit again. My feet were cold. My hands were cold. Oh, but I just managed to get through the day. And now it is like 4 in the morning. Right now, the time is 4 in the morning. So after 1 day and a half of trying to sleep, not sleep, finally I managed to feel a little okay. So that's why I'm up. And now I'm able to make this video. I wasn't even able to talk. It was that bad. I don't recommend you guys to do this. Now I know many of you will say, what the hell, man? Why the hell are you doing it? Different people have different motivations. And I know you'll ask the question, so you're finished 11 days. How many more days? I can't answer that question because I'm not too sure. But if you ask me what is the goal I have, my initial goal was I'd completed 14 days. I wanted to do 16 days. I completed 15 days. I wanted to do 1 day extra, 16. That was my first goal. But then I thought, if I can, from 16, I'll try to do, 1 week is 7 days, 2 weeks is 14 days. So 14, 15, 16. Why don't I try 21 days? So as of now, it's 7 days. I want to do 14 days. Then I want to push for 16 and hopefully 21. So 21 days. Now, if I'm going to go crazy, which I don't know, not sure, because remember, everyone's body is different. I'm already skin and bones. You can see this. See, so all my bones can be seen. I'm pretty skinny. And my wife says, I'm shrunk. I'm like a skeleton. I don't know if I can do 30 days. Now that would be, I don't know how the hell can I even survive. In fact, I don't know if I can even do 15 days. So like I said, this is not bravado. This is not me trying to show machoism. This is not me trying to do anything. It's just for me. I know nobody gives a damn. people will say, oh, others have done 30 days. What the fuck? Who cares? There is the world record or known record for 1 full year. A guy did not eat. So I'm not trying to break anyone's record. I'm not trying to beat anyone. And remember, if you see a documentary, one guy, he did 55 days of not eating food. He lost, I think, 25 kilos, but he gained all the weight back and now he's double the size. So if you don't practice make it a lifestyle choice, it's no point of doing this because you'll just yo-yo, up, down, up, down. So yeah, I'm doing it for killing off the cancerous cells, virus, strengthening my immune system, gaining clarity, autophagy, AUTOGAPHY. Google search this. And yeah, made it, not dead, still alive. Although my condition was bad, didn't tell my wife nothing, but she could see I was badly weak. She was like, are you okay? Are you okay? And yeah, some of you did notice that I'm looking frail. Some of you very sharp eyes. So you send me messages and I responded. Anyway, I live for another day. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And please, like I said, don't try this. This is not bravado. This is not machoism. It's not something you should do if it is detrimental to your health or can cost you your life. I'm doing it only for my reasons. And yes, thankfully, although I'm still feeling funny inside because that laxative, I don't know if it has gone or not gone, but I'm not taking any more laxative, especially during my no food fasting protocol. Day 11, I'm hoping I reach day 14 and let's see. I'll just take it one day at a time. That's all I can tell you. One day at a time. And yeah, if you're curious, I'm not feeling hungry, means I'm not craving for food, at least as of now. But it is so tough to kill time because you have so much of time in your hands. Because when you eat, you plan out food, you go shopping for food, you eat the food, and then you sleep. So you have a total of maybe 4 hours of your time or 6 hours where you can enjoy. So now there's nothing to do. And I'm trying to figure out things to do. Yeah, that's tough. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like to hear what you have to say. You guys take care. This is me signing off. Bye.